Hey.
Got a disabled comment.
Just give us one moment. We're getting the lights, camera action of it all together. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thanks for waiting for us.
Hi everyone, I'm Haley, your regional styling lead for the South, and we are coming to you live from Anthropologie in the heart of downtown Charleston, South Carolina. While you may know us best for our apparel, in addition to our complimentary personal styling service, we also have home styling services available too. So, not only can we outfit you from head to toe, but your table, or your bar cart, in this case, too.
Yes.
With me, I have the Cocktail Bandits, Johnny and Nika, and we are officially on island time. Tonight, we'll learn how to make one of their signature cocktails using our very own barware, and we're gonna do it in style. We have Johnny wearing the patchwork tiered mini dress by Let Me Be in our fringe wrap belt. I've got Nika in the Maeve tiered maxi dress, and I'm wearing the textured swing mini by Maeve.
Yes, you are.
So, we have all the pieces necessary to make your summer as easy and breezy as island time should be. And without further ado, the Cocktail Bandits.
Oh,
That was amazing.
that was so good,
We're
Haley.
here
Thank
with all of our
you.
lives.
You'll be back on later for our tequila tasting, right? Awesome sauce. Oh, awesome. As Haley said, I'm Johnny Caldwell.
And I'm Taneka Reeves.
And we are the Cocktail Bandits.
Your curly ladies who talk cocktails daily.
Yes, and you know we're always in Charleston, South Carolina, but we are in Anthropologie today, reporting live from their beautiful store.
Right here on King Street, which is right in the heart of our city.
That's right. Whenever you come to Charleston, you definitely have to go walking down King Street, doing some shopping, not just window shopping, y'all. You got to go in and spend some money. We highly recommend Anthropologie because not only are their styles beautiful and comfortable, but they have great sizes too. You know, we're curvy girls over here. We got hips and we got thighs, and they had tons of things for us to choose from.
Too many things.
Right.
We took a very long time trying on these outfits, but we found the right perfect fits for you guys today with our cocktails.
That's right. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a background on who we are before we get into the cocktail making of it all. As we said, we're located here in Charleston. Taneka and I met the very first day of college. Whew. Back in the day, y'all, we're talking about 14, 15 years ago.
17 years ago.
Mercy.
But who's counting?
Who is counting? When you're having fun, who is counting?
When you're on island time,
hey,
you move a little slower.
That's right. And we definitely take our time here in Charleston. Tanika and I fell in love with the food and beverage scene being downtown at the College of Charleston. You know, before we could get into the vibe of everything all, we got to enjoy and appreciate the culture before we were of age to partake.
And when we became of age, honey, we took on the streets. We really enjoyed King Street and every surrounding area that had all the food and all the drinks that you can dream of.
That's
Charleston is a food and beverage city, so whatever your taste buds fancy, you can find it here on the peninsula. So when we turned 21, when we finished college,
Yes.
I got into the bar scene and Johnny got into the law school scene, and she would come visit me at different bars and restaurants that I worked at. She would come and taste my my magician tricks, my little magic mixers, and she would let me know what tastes good, what didn't taste good. We just really learned about cocktails together. She was a consumer and I was the one trying to provide an experience. So together we really found an affinity for beverages.
That's so true. When I was in law school, I was super stressed out. So it was kind of like my escape, my place to go to and be around people, to socialize. I really got an appreciation for having a third space to be in. And also I got to really appreciate the craft that goes into the cocktails. You know, we always give our chefs, and we have amazing chefs here in Charleston, y'all.
Awesome.
But we do, and they're award winning. And you know, whenever we travel, we cannot wait to get back home to have some of that home Charleston food. But the bartenders are just as amazing, just as talented, and we really wanted to showcase cocktails that were made by some really talented bartenders here in Charleston. We saw that there was a need.
Absolutely. So we just started going everywhere.
Yeah.
We went to different bars, restaurants, and we just really started to learn more about the cocktail culture. We came back downtown because I was working in the suburban areas or the urban areas, and we really wanted to learn more about the cocktail curations downtown. So we couldn't really find work in the space. So we decided to be what we wanted to see, which was some bad women that are in the beverage industry and they're teaching you guys how to drink.
That's right. So we took the social media because it was free and we had access to it. So we would just showcase our adventures around the city. We got the city paper. We would go to, again, free events. And we would just showcase what we were imbibing because every event in Charleston, y'all, has a featured cocktail.
Some type of beverage.
That's right.
There's some type of beverage and everything in Charleston.
Yes, whether it be wine or spritzers. So we got to know these people. We got to, adopt those qualities when we started hosting events, making sure that we had a craft cocktail at every event that we hosted, and just wanted to see what our audience, what the community wanted. And on social media, our audience just grew and grew. They wanted to see cocktails. They wanted to see culture.
And they wanted the stories.
That's right.
They really wanted us to dig deep. Like when Instagram first started, it was all about just the visual resume.
Yeah.
You were just posting pictures, but people wanted to know about the adventures. How did we get invited to certain events? Why were we there? What were we tasting other than the spirit that we posted? So that's when we started the blog, which is cocktailbandits.com.
Check it out.
Go check it out. And that's where we go into detail about all of the adventures that we have in the city and beyond.
That's right. And after writing, having that blog going on for a little over a year, we got approached by a publisher to write our blog in book form. And there we have Holy Spirit's Charleston's Culture Through Cocktails. Look at that.
And we had to represent the Holy City. That's the nickname for Charleston. And this cocktail book has 50 original recipes. We like to show love to our local craft curators, so our local soda makers, spirits makers, beers, all of those things. We wanted to show love because Charleston, whether people believe it or not, is really on the front of the trends as far as beverage curating. We have the first distillery that was made in South Carolina in Charleston, as well as different sodas and just different beers and everything. It all originated here in Charleston, and then now people are doing it other places in South Carolina.
Super proud to be able to represent what's happening here in Charleston abroad. We're also the first African American women in this country to write a book of cocktail history and of cocktail recipes. So can we get a hand clap on that? Yes, definitely stay tuned because we are giving away some really fun stuff with Anthropologie later, so you may get a copy. That's right, you get a signed copy of our book. So this journey to creating the book and now being just world travelers and just cocktail experts has taken us all over the place, and our favorite place to go is Mexico.
Yes, it is. It is. But before we get off this book, everyone doesn't drink spirits.
Right.
We also have 10 mocktails in here, so you guys can make a cocktail, make a drink for yourselves, and feel proud to follow the recipe without having the tipsy feeling afterwards. So please check out our book. It's on our website. Go check it out on our page and get yourself one.
Taneka's totally right. There is a cocktail for every occasion. We say whether it's a baby shower or a barbecue, there is a beverage.
Drink. Yes, there's a drink for
that. There's a drink for that. You can make it fancy. Just because you're abstaining or pregnant or not of age doesn't mean that you can't have a beautiful
beverage.
Okay? And speaking of which, as we said, we love to travel. We love to drink the culture. We were just in Mexico.
We were.
And though Mexico is not an island, you definitely feel like you're on island time.
Absolutely.
When you're in Mexico.
Especially when you get the tequila. Like
That's
once the tequila comes into play, it's like, what time is it?
Yes.
We don't know.
And tequila is our love, okay? When we first started Cocktail Bandits, we focused primarily on tequila education and knowledge. We researched about how many different types of...
About 600 or so, research purposes.
Getting the palate.
No biggie.
It's getting the tongue prepared.
Yeah.
And we definitely have, traveled to Mexico several times to go visit distilleries, meet the humidors and the crafters, and hear their stories on why they're so passionate about making the spirit. We also just got our certification in level 1 spirits recently, so you girls are certified.
We're kind of professionals now.
Okay. So we are going to do a tasting, and we like to do a tasting before we get into the cocktailing of it all because you get to see the quality of the spirit before you mix in sugars and different mixers and stuff like that.
And it also tastes better once you know about what you're drinking.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little taste of our tequila today. We are sipping on Espolon tequila. Espolon is so great to us. They've been supportive of our brand, and it's just quality tequila. It's really good stuff. And the first thing you're going to notice about tequila, let's pour one more up for Miss Haley to get a little sample. We didn't forget about you, girl. Miss Haley, please join us for a taste. Since you are, You're going to be our novice here. Yes. So we're going to give it a smell first. What do you think about the smell?
So, smells very fresh.
Okay, yes, that's a good note.
That's good note, fresh, crisp.
Fresh agave note, maybe a little peppery.
Some pepper.
I'm picking up a little
Some
pepper.
citrus.
Okay, let's give it a sip now. I love it. What are you getting?
Fresh.
Fresh.
Yes.
It's a
Pepper.
fresh note.
It's fresh. You're going to get a little bit of citrus, maybe.
The
A little
agave.
agave for sure. A little bit of sweetness. What I love about Espolòn is it's super neat. It's great in cocktails, but it's a sipping tequila as well.
It is, really.
Yeah, you could add a little bit of ice and just enjoy your island time.
That's right.
Slow sipping on the
Yes,
beach,
slow sipping.
Now, Miss Haley, thank you. Please continue to
I'm
enjoy
gonna
that.
take this with me, okay? Here we go.
Please do. And that's how you get your palate accustomed to getting the nuances in the different spirits. We've tasted over 600 different expressions of tequila, and they're all unique. They're all special.
Yes, if you ever go to Mexico, you check out the terrain.
That's right.
They're making agave, well, they're growing the agave on different levels of land. So you have different terroir, which is the dirt, different climates. So you're going to get different flavors that are produced with each agave.
That's right. So when you see a new bottle in the liquor store or on the shelf at a bar you're visiting, ask for a taste, maybe order that in your classic margarita and see the differences that are out there.
Absolutely.
And girl, I am loving your glasses that you have on here.
Oh, thank you. These were Anthropologie, of
Oh, my
course,
gosh.
as well as all of our accessories as well. So we're feeling very islandy, very cute.
Yes, you got to have the jewelry and then the rings too, because when you're dealing with the cocktails, you got to have the cocktails hands looking good when you're grabbing the glass, right?
Nails come separately.
That's right. When you're on island time, you want to look the part.
You have
You want to be
to.
the part, right? So now we're going to get into the cocktails.
You have to get into the drink now because you need a cocktail when you're on island time.
And to make the cocktail, you need tools. Every
do.
great craftsman has to have proper tools. So we're going to go through the tools quickly. Look at this beautiful shaker.
We have a shaker here from Anthropologie. It's actually a pineapple.
That's right. How gorgeous is that?
So cute.
You're going to be able to make 3-4 cocktails inside this shaker.
Yes.
Great size. And then it's also just pretty on your bar because every bar should have a quality shaker. If you get a copy of our book, we have all what you need to build out your home bar.
Yes.
Super simple and not that crazy expensive. So definitely get our book as a tool to build out your bar.
And this is really like a centerpiece.
Yes, it is.
It's going to be decoration whether you're using it or not.
We also have a strainer so that we can separate the ice from the cocktail mixture when we're putting into the glass. A jigger. And jiggers come in all different shapes and sizes. You're going to use the jigger so that you can properly measure out your liquids that you're putting into the strainer, into the shaker, excuse me.
And you want to use a jigger so that your cocktail comes out perfectly every time.
That's right.
You want to know the measurements so you're not guessing and trying to figure it out and then the drink doesn't taste very well.
That's right. It's all about balance.
Balance.
And you want to have the perfect measurements to have that balance. All right.
Right.
That looks like it's
We
it.
have a little citrus press that's here from Anthropologie as well. It is so cute.
Yes, it is.
And you use this to kind of like squeeze out your citrus.
Okay, we're back.
We're back, technical difficulties, but you know when it's live, you can't fake it. So we're back.
That's right. So as Taneka said, this C-press is awesome because fresh is best. You know, sometimes you have to use, store-bought, lemon juice or lime juice, but if you can get you some fresh limes, as we're going to use today,
It changes the whole taste of your beverage.
it does. All right, so we're going to start with our non-alcoholic ingredients first. That's our pro tip. In case you mismeasure, you can toss out, your fruit juices without wasting any of the alcohol.
Absolutely. And we're going to start with our blackberry puree first. The first thing that we do to get the blackberry puree, we take and we boil blackberries for a substantial amount of time.
Right.
We add some water in there and then we add a little bit of sweetener just to give it some body. Very easy to do. It takes about 10 minutes at home.
Super simple.
And we're going to do 1.5 ounces of this.
Super simple. Do not be intimidated by syrups. Make 2 because we're doing 2. Do not be intimidated by syrups. You can get really creative at home and make mint syrups. You can make cranberry syrups, brown sugar, simple syrups. And the great thing is you can store them in your refrigerator for up to 2 weeks. And then you can already have a cocktail ready and waiting for whenever you have guests coming over to entertain, and you don't have to go through all of the work in that moment to make them a cocktail.
Exactly.
It's almost like batching, but it's not the complete cocktail, just all the necessary ingredients there.
All right.
So next, we're going to use our citrus juice, and we're using lime juice today. Now, I personally love lime juice. It's not as tart as lemon juice, so it just kind of depends on your palate if you like more tang or more sour, but they're both going to do the job. They're going to bring some brightness and some fresh elements to your cocktail.
And if you guys have ever had island cocktails or tiki style cocktails, they always have some form of citrus to kind of open up the drink for you.
That's so true.
All right.
The next ingredient is going to be the honey syrup. Again, do not get intimidated by these ingredients. This is just honey and water. So what it helps you to do when you dilute the honey is it makes it easier to incorporate it into the cocktail mixture into the shaker. If you put raw honey in the shaker, sometimes it'll stick to the side, especially when you add the ice, and it won't get incorporated into the mixture. So this is helping you get that balanced cocktail that you want. So you only need a half of an ounce of honey syrup for this cocktail. We're going to use a full ounce because we're making 2.
Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot.
Yes, we're making 2 of these guys.
Forgot, friend.
And we'll get you one afterwards, Haley. Don't worry.
Don't worry. All right. So, and finally, we have the star of the show, the tequila. We like to put the tequila in very last because we do not want to mess it up at all. We'll mess up all the non-alcoholic ingredients, but we do not want to mess up. And we're going to use an ounce. Well, we're going to use an ounce and a quarter, and then we're going to times 2 that.
That's right.
Both of us.
You can, if you're at home, happy hour on island time, you can bump it up to an ounce and a half. The great thing is this only has 1 spirit in the cocktail, so you don't have to worry about going over the levels. If you were adding something like Cointreau or Grand Marnier or something like that, then you want to watch how much alcohol that you're putting into the cocktail. You really don't want any more than 2.5 ounces of alcohol per cocktail.
So now we're adding ice. Ice is a very, very important ingredient. It dilutes your beverage. It helps you balance out your beverage, and you always need a little water to cool off your drink. So there's nothing wrong with ice, people. Don't be afraid of ice. Ice is your friend.
And we're using this beautiful vessel that we got from Anthropologie to hold our ice in. Again, you don't have to get anything fancy or specific. As long as it does the job, then use it.
We make sure it's closed and sealed because this is blackberry and we do not want to get it on our new threads. And now we are going to shake.
Hey! Shake, 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 shake. It's better when you dance, you guys.
I mean, how can you not dance?
Roll your shoulders. You got to dance too, Haley. We can feel the energy when you dance. Okay.
So if you guys can see that the vessel is very frosted, that's when you know that your cocktail is done. It's mixed properly.
That's right.
We're going to open this thing up very carefully. Again, this is a red drink. We have to be very careful. We're going to take our strainer, put on top so we don't have those ice come into our new cup.
Look at that color, you guys. Can you see that?
And we've iced our glasses already, so we didn't have to worry about that part. And we pour.
Beautiful. It's like matching our dresses and everything.
It's a vibe. It's a total vibe.
Got this.
Move this out the way.
Yes.
And we have some local soda makers. They're also in our book. Hooch, it's a lemon lime fizzy mixer made right here on Sullivan's Island in Charleston.
Love it.
We love to show local love. And you can use whatever lemon lime soda that you have at home, but we just like to support local.
That's right.
And we like top off our cocktails to add that effervescence that we love in our beverages.
It's going to add some more length to your cocktail too.
Yeah, make it a little bit longer.
Yeah, so you have a real sipper, so you can be by the pool or on the beach and really able to enjoy this drink for about 20 minutes and just kick back.
Sip slow. Gentle lady sips is what we like to say.
Yes,
Gentle lady sips.
Now you definitely have to dress the cocktail up.
Because we love accessories.
You got to, right?
You have to have our accessories.
So we're going to add some sage. What you want to do is give it a, oh.
You got to slap it so you can open up those aromatics. And then you just put it right in there. We're going to add a blackberry for good measure just because why not?
Right. Get creative. There's no rules to garnishes, you guys.
No,
go crazy. That's right.
We're over accessorized. Our beverage needs to be over accessorized.
There's no such thing as over accessorized. Okay.
And there you have it. This cocktail is called the Blacker the Berry. Mm-hmm. And if you ever heard of it, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Honey.
Okay, cheers. What she said. Oh my gosh.
It's fruity, it's tropical, it's tangy, it's everything that I love in a beverage.
It's island in the glass. It's giving you coastal vibes. It's taking you to the beach. I'm here for it.
Island in a glass, and then we're islanding it out right here in Anthropologie, honey.
That's right,
This
you guys.
cocktail makes me want to dance.
It's so easy to make. It's so easy to batch if you're gonna have guests over. You can make a huge pitcher of this. So whenever your friends want to refill, you can just top them off.
Yeah.
Super easy, very, very simple ingredients. You guys definitely make sure that you get your necessary bar tools so that you can make this at home.
And check out places like Anthropologie to find those type of things. Like, you wouldn't think that you could find barware in here, but we had a ball shopping for barware. So you guys check them out online, come into a store in your local area and purchase some. Tag us, tag Anthropologie. We love the interactions.
That's right. You guys, we've been seeing all the hearts. Thank you so much for the love. Keep that going. We're going to keep the hearts and the love going too. As we said, we are going to be hosting a giveaway with Anthropologie. So stay tuned. After our live is over, there's going to be another recipe coming too. Let's give them a little sneak peek on that recipe. Again, it's going to be more island time vibes.
It's green.
It's green. It's fruity. It's tropical. It's lovely. You guys are going to love
made
it.
with rum, and you guys know that the Caribbean is all about the rum.
Maybe we'll be back again to do another demonstration with Anthropologie.
Maybe Anthropologie, and big shouts out to Anthropologie as well. Not only the national brand, but the local store. They were so helpful. We came in, they had our dresses ready. We were able to try them on. It was super easy, and they were very pleasant, and they're beautiful, beautiful women. Come check them out.
Okay, and come check us out. If you're not already following Cocktail Bandits on Instagram, please do.
Yes.
We're also on Twitter, Facebook.
A little YouTube.
A little bit of YouTubing. We're trying to snap, y'all.
We're trying to TikTok, y'all.
We're trying to do all
We're a little
those things.
older. We're like the older millennials, so we're trying to figure out all these social medias, though. We're just happy that we're here with you guys on live on Instagram today.
Yes, and also visit our website. You can purchase our book on our website. We also have other merch, t-shirts. We have cocktail kits where you can actually make one of these cocktails at home with the ingredients. We send you all the stuff that you need for that.
Yeah.
We
you
have-
can make it with us because we
That's right.
also do corporate events. So if you guys have a team and you guys want to do some team building, just hit us up. We would love to be a part of your experience as well.
That's right. We can be reached at info@cocktailbandits.com. Also DMs. We love DMs. Slide in the DMs.
If you guys like this, slide in our Cocktail Bandits DMs as well. Yeah.
Again, make sure you guys are following the Anthro Living page because there'll be more details on the giveaway afterwards.
And our other recipe, so you guys can make both of them. You never know, we might have our own personal giveaway for the person that makes both of the drinks and tags us.
That's right. Again, this was Blacker the Berry. We are the Cocktail Bandits.
This is Anthropologie.
And
And we want to give you guys a toast. Cheers to island time, island fashion, and island drinks.
That's right. Did you see that? This is what we're saying with the hands and the drinks. It just all goes together.
It works. It works. It's a whole vibe. Okay, y'all. So we're not gonna hold you guys up any longer. I mean, we could be up here all day. It's really fun for us to be on live, but you know, these people have to get out the store. So we need to get off of here. So you guys, please follow us. You know, like and subscribe. Go to our website and subscribe. We have subscriptions every day. We let people know what's going on every day. And we can't wait to come back to you guys with another cocktail.
And we're traveling. The next week we're going to be in Vegas for the Nightclub and Bar Show. We're going to be doing a panel and also doing our own conference on panel discussion on marketing to minorities. So tune in to our Insta story to see all about our travels in Vegas. We travel a lot and drink. So if you want more of that, follow us.
It's all about the culture and the cocktails. We're trying to bring it to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. All 27 of you, y'all are awesome.
Till next time.
Cheers.